there, and welcome back. Well, you all knew it was going to happen, and you should have saw it coming, because today I'm going to be talking about the launch of the Mac Pro, the brand spanking new Mac Pro. Yep, that's right. Apple just announced their new model of the Mac Pro, which is set to be released in September this year, and it's going to replace the older model of the Mac Pro, which has been on sale since 2013. Alright, so as you all knew already, I'm a huge Apple fan. And it's quite obvious since I have a lot of Apple stuff in my collection. I have an iMac G3 that, of course, is just sitting there. And I'm still waiting for that replacement CD-ROM drive. It will come someday. It will come. But I still have some other Macs in my collection besides that computer. And of course, you also knew that, well, we'll actually talk about this later in the video. But for now, we're going to be talking about the launch of the Mac Pro, the new model of the Mac Pro, Apple's professional desktop computer. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the full video for copyright reasons. So, you're going to have to make do with articles. Alright, this is an article on Mac Rumors, the good old trusty site for all Macintosh computers. Yeah, and of course, according to this article, it says that the Mac Pro will go on sale for a retail price of $5,999. That's US currency. Alright, let's see how much that is in Canadian dollars. Yeah, it's 8,000 Canadian dollars. Well, the price will probably be the same in Canadian currency, the same numbers. Who knows? And according to the article, it's going to have like Xenon chips with up to 28 cores and up to 1.5 terabytes of memory. Yeah, like that's anything special because we all have like our computers out there nowadays with 1 terabytes of memory. That's pretty much standard. 8 PCIe expansion slots, up to 2 Radeon Pro Duo 2 GPUs, 4 GPUs total supported, lattice design for firmware regulation, yada yada yada. But the meat of this video is to show you what this computer looks like. Its design is sort of reminiscent of the older Mac Pro, which of course was basically just a slight redesign of the Power Mac G5. At least that's what the design reminds me of. It has this monitor. Yeah, and a pretty expensive monitor. Yeah, it costs like $4,999. Plus an additional $1,000 for the stand. Well, that's the Pro stand to be exact. Seriously? $1,000 for a stand? What would Steve Jobs think about that if he saw this? Like, come on. I wish Steve Jobs was around because, in all honesty, Apple has really gone downhill. Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. over the years, ever since Steve Jobs died, Apple has gone downhill. And it's gotten to the point where Apple is just a company. Yeah, so that's the news about the brand new Mac Pro, which apparently is going to cost like $11,000. And for that money, you can buy like the an Alienware PC and buy a cheaper monitor. Well, you can buy like an Alienware PC and a monitor that, of course, would be cheaper than this computer. And just for curiosity's sake, yes, you can get models of the Mac Pro that are cheaper. You want me to prove it to you? I'll show you. See, look! You can get models of the Mac Pro that are cheaper than this brand new computer. And they'll probably be like a better investment. And plus, you can like invest money into like a cheaper monitor. Yeah, you can get like models of the Mac Pro, like refurbished ones that are cheaper than this computer. Oh, seems my browser's too old to support that. That's like, but you get the idea. Just don't tell it to Apple, or else you'll get in trouble. Yeah. And that's all I have to say about the launch of the Mac Pro. Yeah, if you thought that spending $1,000 on a smartphone was stupid, especially the iPhone X, or the iPhone 10, as a lot of you Apple fanatics call it, Apple, of course, also expects you to pay up the nose for their latest and greatest Mac Pro. Yeah, I gotta say, Apple has really let themselves go. Apple used to be like a cool and innovative company that, of course, always came out with new and exciting products because Steve Jobs was around. He was the guy that, of course, was really pushing all these new products. And the launch of the iPhone in 2007 was really exciting because you got like a smartphone that was like better than all the other smartphones that were released at the time, and had a touch screen where you didn't need to use a stylus. But nowadays, Apple is none of that. Because Steve Jobs died. And Apple has really gone downhill. Apple is just a company now, a shadow of their former self. And keep in mind, I'm an Apple fan myself, and I, of course, know this, because I've seen some of the stuff that Apple has done recently, and I gotta say, I miss Steve Jobs. Alright, so that's the news of the new Mac Pro and what I think about it. It's a lot of money to spend on a desktop computer, and like I said, you can get like refurbished Mac Pros that are cheaper. And of course, I'll see ya in the American Shopper Redux video. See ya!